Welcome back. Why always the West Indies? It's been another devastating week in West Indies cricket. And now there is further bad news. The T20 series is starting tomorrow night and we are finally expected to win a game. However, today Kieron Pollard pulled out of the squad, citing personal reasons. Don't look for Ransford Beaton either because he's out as well. At this rate, they might as well call me up to play. They've lost all 5 matches on their tour of New Zealand, including 2 tests and 3 one-day internationals. The latest defeat was on Tuesday night. The big question is, why has the regional team been so bad on this tour? We asked former West Indies spinner Rafik Jumadeen. Here's what he had to say.
West Indies will always struggle in places like New Zealand and England because of the swinging bowler. We are not prepared to play the swinging deliveries. And if our technique is so bad, and again, if our technical staff cannot understand what basics is all about and what technique is all about, then we're going to be in real trouble. Again, our bowlers will struggle. And although we have talented batsmen, they will struggle against the swing bowling.
Now, Jumadeen was speaking with us as part of a 2-part series that will run tomorrow night and Friday night. The report will focus on the TNT Red Force team's downward spiral and what 2018 could be like for local cricket.
You have a batting coach on the team, you have a bowling coach. I don't fancy that. I think the responsibility should be on the coach to tell the players as it is. And if you're not doing what you're supposed to be, they must know that. Not a youngster tell another youngster that he's not batting properly. I don't see that is not the way we're supposed to go. This is the responsibility of the coach.
Remember, this 2-part series starts tomorrow night. It's a rare interview with a chairman of selectors. You don't want to miss what Rafik Jumadeen had to say. Some of us are still struggling to snap out of that Christmas slumber. After all that food and relaxation, it is a task, we know. But for some of our elite athletes, they had very little of both, if any at all. Case in point, 2 volleyballers who are plying their trade in Europe.
This has been a cold winter in Sweden for Renelle Ford. Her first season as a pro spent away for the holidays. Meanwhile, 23-year-old Shannon Thompson is a bit more familiar. She has spent 6 out of 8 Christmases as a professional away from home.
So it's been 8 years since I've been playing professional volleyball, and I'm currently in Ankara, Turkey, playing for the club Numune Sport Klubu.
I am playing for Svedala Volleyball Club in Sweden. It's located in the southern part of Sweden, and we are in the Elite Series, which is the highest level.
Being away from family and friends while missing out on the familiarity of home is a necessary sacrifice.
Playing away from home, you know, that is basically what our career is about. Playing in different countries and being away for long periods of time, so that's obviously a sacrifice that we have to make.
It does get challenging, however, at times when I remember the way we celebrate Christmas at home in Parang and Christmas dinners and a lot of time spent with family as opposed to the strange food and customs here in Europe. However, maintaining focus on my love and passion for this sport keeps me going.
In a way, getting through the Christmas period is all the 2 national stars are hoping to achieve, especially with 2018 ripe with opportunities.
Even though 2017 was a phenomenal year for women's volleyball in Trinidad and Tobago, 2018 is going to be even better. I am so excited. I'm so expectant for all the accomplishments that are going to come out of women's volleyball in particular.
Jassy Marique, Guardian Media Sports.
They call her Shannon the Cannon. Nice story, Jassy. Moving to the courts of the NBA now. Last night, it was a dramatic finish as the Suns was too hot for the Grizzlies.
And here's Phoenix with a chance.
Don't discount the lob to Tyson Chandler. Exactly what they do.
Tyson Chandler wins it for the Suns. What a play design. 0.6 seconds to go. Virtually the only chance Phoenix had. The lob towards the rim without goaltending an option because you can't score from out of bounds. And Chandler knows what to do with it. Big time win for Phoenix.
Was a lovely game to watch. Manchester City is the team that just keeps on winning. Even on a slow day like today, they're still able to pluck a goal out and take 3 points.
They are looking unstoppable. Today, Manchester City recorded a 1-0 victory over Newcastle, all thanks to Raheem Sterling. That was their 18th victory, their 11th away from home, equaling the record. So all citizens, take a bow, feel proud. Your team is 15 points clear at the top of the table. So you earn tonight's Guardian Media Sports Eye.
Manchester is indeed blue, and so are the faces of Manchester United fans. Now, tomorrow morning, we'll be bringing down the curtain on the 2017 year in sport. It's a special 2-hour edition of The Morning Shot, starting at 6 a.m. There'll be lots of chances for you to tell us your highlights, your lowlights of 2017, so looking forward to your company early in the morning. You're watching the 7 p.m. news here on CNC3. Don't go anywhere. We've got more after this.